better.
So Tyler Awrey did a heads-up play before presenting his deck.
Okay.
Gave it a pile shuffle so that he had a good count.
Okay.
Right? Realized I have 59 cards.
Okay.
He's like, one moment, please. That's why we didn't have the deck list. He was consulting it to make sure everything was good to go.
Okay.
Actually short 1 planes in his main deck that was in his deck list.
Okay.
Since he hadn't presented.
No problem.
No foul, no harm, no penalty.
Sounds good.
Stuck a planes in his deck. Shuffling up. Ready to go. So
the slight unfortunate thing for everybody at home here, the viewers at home, planes might not match tonight.
Oh, they won't. They won't. It came right out of like the draft bin of land.
Yeah, we have that. That's what he should have accessed. That's what you guys should do as well. So, what have we got? What's he playing?
He is on, right? So I don't know exactly what you want to call this. I think it's Esper mid-range. It's something that Gerard Fabiano came out with a little while ago and was playing.
That's exactly what this is.
It's 3 Seeker of the Way, 2 Soulfire Grandmaster, 2 Monastery Mentor, 3 Dragonlord Ochtai, 1 Tasker the Golden Fang.
And that's okay. Some of that is fine. Like, you've seen that before.
It's your early creature package here.
Yep.
His Planeswalker package is 2 Ashiok Nightmare Weaver.
Amazing right now.
2 Elspeth Sun's Champion.
I'm over it.
2 Sorin Solemn Visitor.
Underplayed, amazing.
So, obviously, to accommodate all these creatures, we're going to be playing less counters.
Yep.
We're seeing 2 Bioblight, 2 Disdainful Stroke, 3 Heroes Downfall, 2 Ultimate Price, 2 Crux of Fate,
Madman,
4 Thoughtseize, 2 Treasure Cruises, the Draw Engine, and 1 Mastery of the Unseen. So a lot less like a control deck and a lot more reactive we see as far as removal goes.
What's cute is depending on his draw, because Mo is playing Abzan control, if he doesn't hit the Thoughtseizes, the draw that Tyler might have might look very much like a control deck.
And you went over Mo's list?
I did, yep.
Some spicy tech in there?
Stand in mind is about the
He told me there was going to be some spicy tech in there.
He's got 2 and a 75.
Anticipated his opponent playing some kind of control.
Yeah, he was on some sort of combo control
I don't
package.
think he anticipated this type of control.
But does Tyler go any more down the wheelhouse here with craziness in the sideboard, or is it just...
So the sideboard is 2 Ration Cleric for the aggro match, 1 Hidden Dragon Slayer, 1 Stratus Dancer, another Mastery of the Unseen.
Yep.
1 more copy of Disdainful
Stroke. As we
Stroke.
flip the page, love it.
Another copy of Ultimate Price, 1 Ugin the Spirit Dragon if you want to go big. 2 Drown in Sorrow, 2 Duress, and 3 Self-Inflicted Wound.
Okay.
So not really crazy.
Yep.
Just a lot more control removal kind of cards.
Doesn't it seem like the sub-theme for his deck is Gem, Monastery Mentor, and Ride That to Victory?
Yes.
That's what he's doing. So not only is he getting prowess triggers off his Monastery Mentor, he's also got the Sorin to beef it up as well. And that's almost the same thing that his Jeskai Ascendancy... And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is Jeskai Ascendancy. I'm saying it's doing the same types of things, where he's going to be able to cast a spell, plus his guys. We're good to go. We don't have any information about the card hand sizes. But what we do have is some action on the battlefield. Let's go. See you guys there. It's super interesting, Zodiac. We agree. Alrighty, so as the screen loads up, those are not the players. Let's do it up real big. 2 seconds. I love that I get to stare at that 1 and 7.
It's Mo on the left.
Yep.
Tyler on the right. Looks like Tyler won the dice roll. Started out with the Temple to get that mana right. And Mo starting out, with the Tri-Land, getting the mana set as well. So here we see a Fetch. And I'm assuming this is going to be Seeker of the Way or your favorite guy, Grandmaster Funk.
Grandmaster Flash is real good.
Yeah. Which one do you think he leads with here?
If I'm him, I play Seeker of the Way, because all my spells after are pretty decent. So
it's true. Get a lot of prowess.
2 seconds here, folks. It looks like we may not have his list loaded here. He is playing, I guess, Esper. Not Dragons, but Esper midrange.
It was Esper Dragons, I don't know.
Okay.
Just put it as Esper Dragons.
It could, okay, we'll leave it as Esper Dragons, guys.
There is a dragon in here.
Bit misleading, but fine, no problem. No harm, no foul. Tyler Awrey, there we go. And the records for these folks, if you don't mind. What have we got for Mo Zahid? What's he doing this week?
3 and 5, and Tyler's 6 and 2.
3 and 5.
So you're right. He goes with Seeker, and Mo follows up his side with a Fleece main line. Kind of the you shall not pass moment here, right?
Yeah. Fleecy DC in the house. Very good card, especially against this deck, because if he just clogs the board game with this card, he's fantastic. So
Thoughtseize coming from Tyler's side. He goes, let me get in that hand, see what you're working with. Mo reveals Temple of Milady, Heath, Board Wipe, Stain the Mind, Den Protector,
Secrets out.
Abzan Charm.
This is disgusting, actually. Stain the Mind, Den Protector can be rough.
But the thing about Stain the Mind here is, I don't even know if you know what to take. Like, what do you even call? If you didn't watch Gerard Fabiano play this deck, and
Right.
you can't put him on it instantly, like, this
Right.
deck is brand new, essentially.
Yep.
What do you even call? Like, are you
If I
just calling
see this-
Seeker of the Way because you know it's in there?
No, I think if I see something like this, I'm calling Hero's Downfall, and I might blank, but look at the list. I see Esper colors. I have to imagine that card's too good not to play, and you might just brick. But
You could very easily just brick.
after you brick the first one,
And does that card impact the game enough that that's the one you wanna name if that's your one of to get a card out of the game?
yeah, because if he can't interact with my Planeswalkers, I'm going to win the game.
Like typically on Esper colors, usually you want to attack their card draw, right? So you're thinking like
But you know he's
dig
not.
through time, something like that.
Yep. So here comes an attack for.
3.
Yep, it's going to be 3.
Nope, 4.
It's 4. Double prowess triggers.
Yeah. So gain and drain.
Couple things going on here. If Master of the Unseen keeps going, it's the card that beats Abzan because they cannot stop that much pressure. We're like a control deck that way.
Any commands in Mo's list? In his
He does
75?
have one Dromoka's command in the main, and it looks like he has a second one in the sideboard.
Okay.
So-
So he has outs to it.
He does.
Slim, but
But
they're
it's a
there.
scary card because
Very scary card.
flipping over a Monastery Mentor and casting a spell can get bad.
But if he had it on his turn and he got to go fight your Seeker, you sack your... Right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just
That's just lights out.
swing.
Yeah.
Swing better, hum better.
Yep. Yep. So we're going to see. It's back over to Tyler here. See what he wants to do. It looks like he's at 21.
Yeah, he has Downfall, Seeker. I'm trying to make out the rest of the cards in that grip. Maybe 2 copies of Downfall. Hard to tell whether that's the promo version or whether it's another card.
Well, he's got Seeker of the Way promo. He does have 2 copies of Hero's Downfall. Seeker of the Way is what I'm catching so far.
Disdainful Stroke? It looks like a Disdainful Stroke.
Oh, promo Disdainful Stroke. Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay. That's not a bad hand. That's why he's likely
No, it's
just to
fine.
pass.
It's fine. It doesn't match up like necessarily well against what Mo is doing. Because Mo's just looking at Charm here.
They see him tapping the Windswept Heath, and that's fine because he has the Earborg in play. So good play by Mo.
Yeah, heads up using the resources your opponent's willing to give you. So neg 2 and finds a Rhino and what?
I believe it was a land. We're going to see. The Rhino's okay, though it's being walked straight into a Disdainful Stroke. I think you can afford to just play it.
Just holding his hand. Just.
I like this attack.
Well, the nice part is, in theory, you don't have to do much yet, right?
Yeah, I just want to say something here, guys. Our hand model there has taken a bit of damage, got into a bit of an altercation at work, I guess, with maybe something he was doing. I'm not sure, but he's wounded, and he's helping out with the stream tonight. So through thick and thin, guys, making it happen.
Yeah,
Love it.
we really have a
Dedicated
super
group.
dedicated group.
Yeah, absolutely. Thick and thin. So he's electing to fetch here, which means he wants to either get some more. He wants to get some green, perhaps. Yeah,
I think you're going to see the Rhino.
I think so. It's unfortunate because it's going to get counterspelled, which is going to undo the attack that the Fleecemane Lion did.
But if you have the land, if you're Mo and you have the land, and essentially like the following turn you're going to go into Den Protector with mana to morph it up and get it back.
The Den Protector was taken off the Thoughtseize, so
That's horrible news.
that's gone.
That
yeah.
makes me so sad.
That's actually long gone. Yeah,
Turn your head for a moment. It's amazing what you miss.
Den Protector's gone. Yeah. So we'll see. Oh, here we go. I like this. I love this.
I don't want to live in a world where we have no Den Protector.
So he has Dromoka's command in his hand. So that's very awesome because. Oh, here we go.
Respond!
Come on, buddy.
Fight and
respond.
sack. Fight and sack.
Here we go. So he takes another ping. So Dromoka's command. This is looking real good. So I like putting the counter on.
I don't like
Excuse me,
putting
no
any counter.
I like putting the fight over here. That's fine. Love it.
Well, and I want to make sure that I fight with the one he's killing because
It's gone.
the Seeker is a prowess trigger and it's
That's
going
right.
to...
Yeah, but this is all in response, right? So
Yep.
regardless, it's still a 2-2. But I like what he's doing. I like that he's about to have a monstrous Fleecemane Lion. So that's my priority this turn. I'm just going to do that. End of your turn, if you don't cast a spell, I'm going monstrous.
Well, the nice part is if you're Mo, you don't need to play anything now, right?
No, you're good to go.
You essentially have board control. Your opponent's stuck on 3 land. So he's missing land drops now.
This is one of the most appetizing things about Abzan that I loved, is how you can play this defensive game, then all of a sudden, when you're attacking for 11 here, and it's no big joke. So Disdainful Stroke taking care of that Siege Rhino in the Temple of Milady.
It doesn't matter, though, because if there's one thing we know about Siege Rhinos, they travel in clashes. So he'll have a friend in his
Is it a clash or a pack?
It's a clash of rhinos.
It's a clash of rhino.
100%.
You know, it's like, that's almost as cool as a murder of crows.
Yeah. Gaggle of geese?
Gaggle of geese. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people aren't from Canada, and I understand that. But
Happy Canada Day, by the way.
Thank you, and everybody else as well. But I just never knew it was called a gaggle of geese. What a letdown. Why couldn't it be called an assault of geese or something very aggressive? Because here's the thing.
How very American of you.
Well, thank you, but they're very aggressive by nature. So I read that land in front is against the rules now.
That's one of the rules changes that they're addressing. One of the provisions they're going to try out at the Pro Tour, again with the Mulligans. And then something that they want to see changed at the highest level of organized play.
Yeah. I'm down with Top Sumbong. I'm down. I think that we should be promoting that. And here's why I'm okay with it. Or why I'm okay with that inference and that, I guess, ruling by WotC is because it makes it easier for all of us as viewers of the stream to appreciate it. And here comes the clash. You know, this guy, unchecked, empty board, he loves it. Just let him roam. Let him low. Just let him go.
Now, what we're talking about...
Crash of rhinos makes more sense. I'm with that.
It's a crash of rhinos.
It's not a clash.
Yeah.
It's a crash. Okay, all right. Sounds good. All right.
Yeah, it is a crash of rhinos. And while we're on, interesting names of groups of animals...
Okay.
Going to throw this one up to the stream. Don't go to Google.
Okay.
I'm looking for a blessing of what?
I think I know this.
So... There's a certain...
Promo Hero's Downfall, dealing with the rhino. Timely.
Certain creature that in a group is called a blessing.
Okay.
And if you guys on the stream want to take a stab at it, 20 viewers strong, see if anyone can nab it out. Don't go to Google.
They're already Googling.
We'll call you out on it. I know, fingers are...
Like, they've already been there. When you say don't go, it's already loading.
I know, right?
You know.
I have faith in you guys. You can pull this out. A blessing of Fawn.
So here we go.
Fine guess.
Courser of Krufix coming into play, revealing Caves of Koilos, so he will gain a life for that. And there's Elspeth in the Sun's champion.
Oh, hello.
Which in this matchup is actually very strong.
Very strong.
I like it a lot.
Especially when you know your opponent's already gone through 2 downfalls.
So much salty. Thank you for that submission. That's what I'm saying, right? If I stay in the mine, and he has stay in the mine still.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he's
he has no idea what to cast it on,
that's
but he
what
has
it. I think that's why he's being a little bit more conservative with that. But we do see a Monastery Mentor in his hand, and Mo is sitting on what looks like end hostilities. So, how many Valor Stance in Tyler's deck? Looks like none. Okay, so Valor Stance is a card I think you want to use when you're playing Master. Monastery Mentor, excuse me, just because of this reason. Like, you want to preserve this guy. He will win you the game.
Mo also has Abzan Trim.
Jakey, and that is
a blessing of no.
That is not correct.
Swing and a miss, but excellent shot there.
But at least you picked up the bat.
Mm-hmm.
So here comes an attack for 2, and this is a cheeky attack by Mo. He says, hey, go ahead. I'd love for you to block. So he's being pretty aggressive. Again, he's at 18 to 10. But to be fair, that Mentor can get out of control. So you got to respect it.
I think another reason for the attack here
is because of the Elspeth?
Is if he's going to block, for him to block profitably, he has to cast something.
That's correct.
And that taps him out and makes sure that your Elspeth is going to resolve.
So I like that. I like that by Mo. It's
decent.
I
like it too.
And I'm not sure what Tyler can do in his deck to get out of this one. He does not have any copies of Ugin that I can see. He does have... No, I don't see it.
Now, so much salty. That is a fine guess.
Blessing of Doves.
That is a fine guess.
Flying? That is a flying V?
Yeah. Not correct, but a fine guess.
Yeah. Polluted Delta.
So
do you
here's
just hold
empty-handed Tyler.
Do you just hold it because I think you have the mana to cast your Elspeth? It could be something that maybe you want to play it if you draw a Tassiger. It becomes better after.
Sure.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then, guys, we do see the glare there as well, so we apologize. So that's going to be Windswept Heath, and here comes the Crash of Rhinos number 3. The third Stooge.
They're crashing in.
The third Stooge. So, new card print in Origins. Essentially destroy a creature with power and toughness that are not equal.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cards in Standard, guys.
And Modern.
True. Yeah, I love how both formats are being impacted huge.
Delver, Termagoyf.
Oh, man. Snapcaster Mage.
Yep.
Vendilion Click.
Yep.
Pestermite. Deceiver Exarch. I'd love to say...
Night of the Reliquary.
Night of the Reliquary. I mean, let's just keep going. This is not going to stop.
your 0-1 mana producer, Noble Hierarch, your Spellskite, your...
Oh my goodness, Spellskite too. Yeah, so we're going to cut it back to the booth in just a minute here as the players are shuffling. Here we go. We're going to bring it back. We're good to go. All right, guys, so we're PG-13. Good to see you as well. 21 viewers strong. Let's get some butts in those seats. Come on back, and welcome to the Brimstone Games hosting the Magic Windsor Super Standard League here. So Jay Rector, Brett Tetley. Sideboard options. Let's talk about Abzan control. You have no idea what the hell you just saw. You have no idea.
So much so that you had a stain mine, you didn't cast it.
Didn't cast it because you're just unclear as to what you're going to do. And I respect Mo's decision not to do that for a couple of reasons. A, he's shooting in the blank. He's shooting blanks in the dark. Lol. Didn't want to say it. Sorry, gonna lose it. There's that reason. Secondly,
that's a good reason.
It's a prime reason. But
Fine reason.
The second reason is when you use it, you're giving information about how you're going to use it, what your intentions are. And Mo didn't even cast it, so a little bit of professionalism on his part not to go and commit to using it.
Your opponent knows you have it because of the Thoughtseize.
Yep, they know it's there.
And game one, he got to see a little more information, so he has a better idea of how to shape and use that card. Because I assure you, he'll probably bring it in.
Yep. Here's the problem, though. He didn't get a chance to use it, so I don't know if he's even going to keep it in. It might just be the easy card that comes out, but it could be very good.
So Jake pointing out, he would have used it just for information,
and that's what,
because you get to go through their hand, their library, their graveyard.
That's fine too. That's the other angle that I was going to say. I like that for that reason, but
I like it too. Give me a look. Let me see what's in this beast. Like, what am I playing?
The way the turn's sequenced out, though, he's either not playing the Rhino or he's not playing the Elspeth to get max information.
Sure.
But he had to play those turns out to stay ahead in tempo and then just carry the game through. So,
man, could I have just convoked it out?
No, because you need the black. You have to tap one of your lands. His lands are tapped. But he would have made 3-4 guys.
Day.
Yeah, sad day. Let's talk about sideboard. He does have another Stain the Mind. Hope he brings it in. And I really like the interaction with Den Protector there. That could be gross.
Could be
real gross. Again, a Crux of Fate, Dramoka's Command probably coming in, even though he did see Mastery of the Unseen, which is a Miser's in that list, as a one of. I'm not sure if there's any more on the sideboard. We'll go through it in a second.
It's a 2 of after.
Bingo. Got a bingo. 2 Bioblight, 2 Duress, 1 Read the Bones, 2 Self-Inflicted Wound, probably coming in. 2 Ultimate Price, 1 Display of Dominance, which is fantastic, and the rest of his decks from other weeks.
So much salt saying someone brought cookies behind you.
Guys, I said before, we've got a harvest. There's a bounty, and it's a lot of the people involved with the stream bringing in the action. So,
you want to see sacrifice?
Yeah,
you and I, we're in here.
I knew it, and you know
bounty out there.
I knew it. I said, we're going to do something, and this is great for all you guys if you come back to watch the video. I can't thank you enough for doing that. I think it's a great idea. But when you're doing commentary, I just get to hear the chips being crunched.
Yeah.
I get to hear the cans being
yeah.
And I just get to wonder what that might feel like to
saw
drink.
pie. Someone came and asked me while I was getting Tyler's deck list. They're like, do you have a knife so we can cut the pie? I was like, that's a bold move, Cotton.
So
you come and ask the guy that's in the commentary booth away from the pie for a knife so you can cut it and enjoy it? Wow.
I've been around Magic a long time. I think you've been around Magic a couple of years? 4 years?
Yeah.
5 years?
2 years, yeah.
Okay.
2011-ish, I think.
Okay. So, and you guys, how long have you been into Magic? The point of my question is I have never been to a card store where they've got pie.
Man.
And I've never been to a card store where they have pie and I'm not allowed to have any because I'm one of two things. Busy or making a food choice that doesn't enable me to eat said food.
It's like paw and chips.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like paw and chips? Right. It's from the Geico commercial.
Oh. Saving 15% or more. Love it.
Top Sun Bomber, I believe the land position rule is only for high-level events when you are being captured on video. That's exactly right. And thank you guys for talking with each other and answering. That's kind of what we're all about, right? We're an interactive stream that's here to provide resources and answers to the questions you guys have. We see vegan for the win. So much salt, vegan for the win. That's you, buddy.
It sounds to me like our followers are a little bit more educated than they used to be, and I love it. I love the flow of information, and vegan power is activated over here. Hopefully you guys as well. But that's a choice you have to make for yourself, and that is definitely not a topic I'm going to be talking about on this stream, simply because that is a personal thing that I like to talk about.
Let's get to the sideboard.
Which you can find out more of Thursday night on my stream, MPG Blogger, so you can check that out as well. Sideboard.
So, sideboard for Tyler Awrey. We have 2 Irrational Cleric, which won't come in.
No.
1 Hidden Dragon Slayer, 1 Stratus Dancer, 1 Mastery of the Unseen.
No.
Another copy of Disdainful Stroke. We have the 1 of Ultimate Price, the 1 of Ugin the Spear Dragon,
Probably.
2 Drown in Sorrow, 2 Duress, and 3 Self-Inflicted Wound.
Duress, yeah.
In this match, I like Ugin. I like 3 Self-Inflicted Wound. Duress, give or take.
The problem is with this list, and I may have just had a bad show. Like maybe I didn't see the aggressive side of it. But we got Mo playing Dem Protectors, and even if you need to get to Ugin, and when you can just Thoughtseize, Dem Protector, Thoughtseize, and get rid of those key cards in the matchup that are going to cause you pain, Abzan gets ahead of you, I think. I like the list. I do like it a lot. The one card in the matchup that I think really positions itself well is the Ashiok, because that card is a house in the format. Tell me what you think, but I just think that the Ashiok this is a GFABs deck, am I correct?
Yeah, an early unanswered Ashiok will do a ton of work in this matchup because there's so many value creatures on most side.
I want to do a count here. We got 7-11. There's 15 creatures in the main, and nothing else in the sideboard in terms of creature package. But while that's still light, when you look at the cards Ashiok is exiling, there's no other card in the format that can do what this is doing. When you're hitting the lands, when you're hitting the other Thoughtseizes, when you're hitting the Abzan charms, you're actually way far ahead.
Sure, I think in something Gerard Fabiano pointed out in his interview about this deck when they did the deck tech was.
Okay.
A lot of times, when you minus an Ashiok and play a Siege Rhino for free, he's like, a lot of times you've already won that match. He's like, the value you've gotten off from that creature and then being able to do additional things in your turn,
Yeah.
he's like, sometimes it's too much for your opponent to overcome.
Well, he's referring to the 2 spells per turn thing.
Sure.
And when you're playing a Siege Rhino for free, and then you follow up with, like, say, a Sorin, there's not really a lot of other creatures that you really
good, right?
want to block that. No, it's fantastic.
Then you follow your Sorin into an Elspeth?
Yeah, and the whole time I'm just plussing my Sorin to make you sacrifice a creature.
Well, you plus your Ashiok?
And while I'm also plussing...
Causing them to attack your Ashiok, not you, and...
So
it does some things.
I can see where the deck gets good. Unfortunately, I didn't see it there.
Yeah, so...
like I said, I think this might be a one-sided thing where we just saw the wrong cards line up, but... it is interesting. I'm excited to see it. One card I want to talk to you about: Magic Origins. Have you seen 5 mana for a 2/2?
Yeah.
Comes into play, makes a 5/5 demon. Who's that remind you of?
Reminds me of
Skursdag High Priest.
Skursdag High Priest.
So I saw this card and I thought, man, Brett's got to see this. Well, it costs 5. Oh my God, we are so close.
Skursdag 2.
Cost 3 to play Skursdag before.
Yeah.
But when a creature died with
Yeah, once Morbid was activated, you tapped him and 2 other creatures, you made a 5/5 flying demon.
in my mind, it's Tragic Slip.
Yeah.
When Tragic Slip was activated.
Sure.
Yeah. So you just blink this guy. We have to find a way to blink the creatures, and then we're just going to keep making 5/5s. So this is me going deep, but I thought, what do you think of the card? I want to get your opinion.
So it's 5 mana 2
5 mana for a 2/2 that also makes a 5/5 flying demon.
when it enters.
When it enters. On your upkeep, lose 2 life.
So you're getting 7 power for
5
5?
mana. Yep.
I'm fine with it.
Good to go.
Good to go. Okay, guys, we are good to go. Again, not sure what's going on with the hands, but we're going to find out. Let's take down the table. Holy mushmouth.
Whoa.
I got a bit of potatoes in my mouth today.
Man, it's just you thinking about the chips.
Okay, sure enough.
All the food out there.
All right, so I see here's a Saga Duress from Tyler. So
So
that came
XL Ron saying, I just like food. Couldn't agree more, but food's delicious.
I do too. But again, if you want to have more conversations about food with me, we can take that up. And hey, Brett's a mod on my stream. We check that out on Thursday. But here we go. So we have a top land from Tyler. Not sure how that scry went, as I was too busy talking about veganism. And we have a Thoughtseize dropping Mo down to
A
17.
very expensive Thoughtseize, 3 life.
Yeah. So these are one of those tricky hands. You say, do I want to let him get in my hand? And how do I beat the Sorin? Or how do I beat the Mastery? If you can do either, then you just take the Duress. That's true.
Yeah, I probably want the Mastery of the Unseen here. But again, it's very dependent on my hand. I just know that I only have a 2 of out to that card total.
Yep.
And it can take over the game.
Sorin is also a problem because if Sorin gets to go ultimate, all of your Fleece main lines don't exist anymore, which is rough.
Sure, it can be, but like Tyler's a very slow hand here. And currently he doesn't even have the mana to cast a Sorin.
Yeah, so I agree with you. I think that's great.
And the Duress, like, I don't agree with bringing the Duress in this match because it may not even hit anything in Mo's hand.
Oh, it'll
you could
hit.
very easily die to creatures before you hit anything relevant with
No,
Duress.
it'll hit. It'll hit. It will hit every time.
Let's find out.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So that's again, guys. That's why Brett's Brett and I'm me, because life. Oh my god! So I couldn't put my shoes in my mouth any further. So
So I don't need to say anything about this situation, but
I can't get
Tyler
past it.
just played a tap 1 mana. I discard a card. Look at your hand.
Right. Now I've been in that spot.
So that's why I don't. That's this situation right here is one of the reasons, like I said, that I don't like the card in this matchup.
Right.
But I think it's fine to bring it in, like you said.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's a nice pat on the back. That's what that is. So here we see a scry pass back to Tyler. I'm going to get past it.
Hero's Downfall is the draw, which is a really solid draw because he didn't have a lot of early game interaction right outside of that late game crux.
Yeah.
So
Taking another ping down to 16.
the nice thing is both people have almost perfect information about each other's hands, right?
Yep.
So they know exactly what they're playing into, around, and...
Except for the fact that Mo just drew a Rhino. He's now revealing a Rhino.
Yep.
And he is going to downfall that.
So he's going to downfall
He's
it.
telling me that he doesn't want to use the Crux just yet.
So they have perfect information now again, right?
Here comes Soren. That's right.
Outside of one land that he just drew.
Yep.
And here comes Big Papa Soren.
I like Soren a lot.
And we'll see if Mo has found anything in his hand in these last couple draws to deal with Soren. I think the answer is no so far.
Now, I think a lot of people, if you guys have tried Abzan Control or Abzan Midrange, you may have slotted up a couple spots for Soren. And if you know, the feeling here is that it's hard to include him in the deck because he costs 4, which is a heavy expense to the hand. But when you're playing him into an empty board, you feel so much better. Like, you just really think it's great. And you can just make the vampire here.
You can. I find he's kind of overall, when you're playing a mid to late game deck, I find him to kind of be an awkward planeswalker because you play him, your instinct is like to uptick and get free value, but he provides no free value on an empty board.
That's right.
To downtick is kind of
Mediocre because there's better creatures on 5.
yeah, or even for 4, right? That but late game when you have an Elspeth out, he's the absolute best thing in the world, right? Like
He is by design, I believe, the best part of pushing advantage you can get that is not a creature. So there's not an enchantment that does it better. He is just amazing at saying, I've got to this point, now here comes Soren to really push the game in my direction. And it's the lifelink. It's the fact that you're getting 2 or 3 extra turns out of him every time you do it. That I think
he's definitely. I think he's definitely a planeswalker that breaks up board stalls, right?
By a wide
because he
margin,
either allows you to attack into situations that previously you couldn't attack into, or race in games that you maybe couldn't race, or if you just want to sit there and look at each other, he ults and then they lose a creature every turn and you win that way, right? Yep. So it's
something I want to talk about here. I've been watching. I'm watching a lot of Magic content this week, with the Origin spoilers coming out as they are, and what I've been watching for is the cards in the graveyard per turn. Now, I don't know how many other people are doing this, but the spell mastery mechanic out of Origins looks really good to me. But as I'm watching these games, I'm kind of going like, okay, I see the duress, I see the hero's downfall. So what could Esper midrange, or what could this deck look like for the planeswalkers it wants to support? Like Jace, like Liliana, for example. And you'd be surprised, it's pretty slow. It's not frequently happening. Now, the decks are going to change to allow for these changes, to these updates to themselves, but it's slowing down. So guys, Pile Driver's going to come in, and he's going to be Zangief in Street Fighter. He is just going to destroy people.
That's why I'm just going to play Ban Heroic, I think, throughout Origins. I think it has a really favorable matchup against the red decks. I think the red decks are going to force a lot of the slower control and mid-range decks out of the format, or to change in such a way that it benefits me better. So
what's interesting about that is a lot of people, like, we're going to be moving into Languish as control players.
Yeah.
And you don't care.
I don't care about that.
You don't care at all, because you're already going to be a 5/5.
Zero dams about that card.
360, 360, punch, punch, punch. That's right, triple punch. That's how we're going to... So it's 2 circles and slam with Zangief is how we do the Pile Driver. So much salty. Love it.
So much salty in you. You guys have a lot in common.
Not sure if that's my brother or not. I don't know.
Power.
I want to say that it's not, because that's eye as a flavor, but
yeah,
I would be very surprised.
Zangief moves like you guys are.
Yeah, no, we're in. So much salty. Love it.
It's your brother from another mother right there.
It could be.
Or it could be your brother from the same mother.
Not possible.
Yeah, eye has a flavor.
Again, there's a lot of my personal life coming up on the stream tonight.
Here we go.
We can really address that on a Thursday, because that's for. But here we go.
So here's the attack.
Bioblight.
Bioblight.
So this is an attack for 1.
Yep.
Because I guess Soren does have value, so...
Oh, look at what's in the hand.
Missed it.
Oh, it's a clash. Clash of Rhinos.
Crash.
There's another Rhino in there.
Crash.
Has anyone figured out what a blessing is yet?
I didn't see it.
I'm going to give you till the end of this game to figure it out. We're talking about, Murder of Crows, Gaggle of Geese, Crash of Rhinos,
Correct.
a blessing of...
Right. Yep.
And if you guys can come up with it, I'll be quite impressed, and I might have to...
I gotta tell you though, when we get the answer, I want to know how you found this out, because that's almost as rewarding as the answer itself.
Yeah, my
The path
mind...
to knowledge is
My
paramount.
mind is kind of
Here we go.
a sewer of useless information.
I think it's a lot of us.
It just it accumulates and swirls, and eventually one of these fun facts regurgitates its way to the surface, and here we have a blessing.
Believe this is going to be 21 to 12. I'm going to get the dice moved down just a little bit. Oh my god, we have telepaths.
Man, they are good.
They are on it. So
We fed them tonight, right? So they're on their A game.
I guess that's fair.
Pie in one hand, dice adjusting with the other, most likely, and man,
Yeah, and they can't see it. They're 30 seconds behind.
no, it's true.
So these guys are geniuses at their job. And we thank everybody for helping us out, making this possible tonight. Let's get back to the match.
So what are we going to do here? Our options are Crux.
Well, he's a swamp and a crux, so
So here's the Crux. So we squeezed out some value off from the Vampire.
I'm okay with this because look
We
at the board.
upticked, we Cruxed. Unfortunately, Mo's going to follow it up with yet another Siege Rhino,
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's fine.
and you have no answer to it.
Now, he has a swamp in his hand. If he rips the natural Elspeth, he is a champion.
So he just scryed and left it on top. I'm going to say it's Elspeth.
I don't know what's in his hand. It's hard for me to evaluate at this point. It could be many things. It could be Abzan Charm. It could be a lot of things.
I'm going to say it's Elspeth.
It quite possibly could be. He does have double white to cast as well, so that would be a premium draw here.
I say he rips the Elspeth,
All right.
and this game ends in the next 4 turns or so.
It's quite possible that it does.
So here we see the down tick again. So Soren, just as we think and talk more about Soren, I feel like Soren is
Lackluster in this
one of
match.
these supplemental planeswalkers that doesn't win the game on his own, but kind of pushes you and helps you towards a win.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's very good.
He's not an Elspeth.
He is
right?
not an Elspeth. No. He's not going to take over the game by himself. He's going to push the advantage that you have.
Much more like a Jace.
Yes.
Much similar to the last Jace we had.
Yep.
Where you get to down tick
And
look at some cards, uptick, stop one
Yeah, you're not wrong. You got to evaluate, like when you read the cards. That's part one. Part two is go and see what the cards are actually doing in the games and watch how they compare to the other cards in previous formats doing the same thing. So like Brett's talking about, the old Jace, when you did the +1 and you shut off the attacks making them worse, the +1 or the making vampire from Soren, it makes attacks worse. So it sort of does the same thing in a different way. So you're kind of playing the same deck with a different label on it. So, by the way, through our explanation,
Did you guys hear that crash?
got loud out there.
Rhino time.
Brandon Logan, how are you? Good to see you.
Great to see you. Welcome to the stream.
So, Zangief has now become Hugo, and we're going to see if Birdie shows up. That's what's up. Treasure Cruise. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. So the thing is, he's at 16. This is great.
6 lands.
Oh no, he's coming out. The thing of it is, can he dodge the Thoughtseize?
That's 7 lands.
And he has a swamp in his hand.
You know the worst part?
Tell me more.
If Mo has an Elspeth and he plays it, it's just going to get eaten up so badly.
Yeah. Like
And we're talking about this game going in the absolute opposite direction after, right? Like it's
it's gonna be like a Snapcaster sale half off. They're gone.
So typical
gone.
Milady, Scry, Forest. Forest moves to the bottom.
A forest? No, thank you.
Revealing Thoughtseize.
Now, if you have an Abzan charm, buddy, you jam that thing. Let's go.
So he's on. So he doesn't have an Abzan charm. Tyler's on 7 land, assuming he'll be able to get to 8 the following turn.
Oh, we got some mana being tapped, mana being grabbed. It looks like he was going to jam that Elspeth. I think he has an Elspeth in his hand.
Man, I really want him to take that Thoughtseize. Just draw me some cards, get me the Thoughtseize.
Yeah, no, if he has an
My
yeah.
Abzan version of Treasure
Did you
Cruise,
see,
right?
does he have one?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't think that he does. Yeah, and this is very
He does
telling.
have an Abzan charm in his hand.
He does.
That we do know. It was on the top of his library the previous turn.
That's correct. Oh my god. Then just do it. You know what? I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to do this attack. He's then going to Abzan Charm, draw 2 cards, Thoughtseize, see what's up, and win the game next turn. Called it. The spice is real. You know what else is real? That line. Let's see if it happens.
Let's hope. So flip that down.
Slow that down, but guess what? Don't tell me I'm not allowed to have that, because I'm going in for it.
Oh, is he?
This-
Is he? No, he's not.
No!
He's not.
Oh, I'm so angry, guys. You can feel it.
This is going to be the point of the match where he wishes he could go back in time and
Now, guys, we are separated by a block of concrete. So
Yeah.
if you hear a curse word, we're trying to prevent that. But this could be a major upset here. Here we
Yeah.
go. So swamp, full art swamp.
big tap.
This is where you wish you did the play.
Well,
So tell me, do you like apples?
how you like them apples?
Right? Yeah.
So we're going to see a -4.
So it almost feels like Ugin came into play at 3.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That just happened real fast.
He's like instantly -4.
Yeah.
Exile those rhinos. And now we're going to be doing what we should have done last turn, right? But he can't know that.
Yes, you can.
Like we have a distinct advantage because we get to see everything.
When I have 2 rhinos and a courser in play,
You just want to protect it.
I'm ahead. I'm protecting that plan.
My opponent just treasure cruise.
He's just treasure cruise. I want to know,
Let me see if you found a crux.
where did you go on the cruise?
Yeah.
Who did you find?
Tell
What did
me
you-
about the cruise,
Tell me
won't
about
you?
it. Did you get into trouble? Did you find some friends?
Let me pull up a lawn chair.
Yeah.
Get a margarita.
Tell me more.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. We can talk about this.
Yeah. Now, guys, these dice. Last time we had telepaths. I'm gonna go check and make sure that they're still functioning as humans.
You
the
think,
food they have taken over now,
I think so.
and I'm gonna go
I
make
think
sure
our
that.
dice manager has both hands
Yeah.
deep in a bowl of potato chips.
Yep. We're gonna make
Or
sure.
reaching for some pie.
We're gonna make sure that's taken care of.
Okay, you go get that done.
So do you see what I'm
Copacetic.
saying? This is what we're doing.
Oh,
Should have
but he
asked.
did get another treasure cruise.
I would
so-
pick Ugin anyway.
Sure, but
I will be right back.
it's nice that it wasn't like just a land left in hand or something, right? That he did get some value off from his Thoughtseize.
And there's your Elspeth. So you've been calling these quite well. Be right back.
Yeah, we try. So we see Elspeth. Elspeth kind of at its worst against Ugin. Because as the player with the Ugin, you can just 0 if you want every turn, and proceed to take care of the Elspeth tokens. So Elspeth keeps upticking, but with no board and, no threats, it's perfectly fine not to worry about the Elspeth. And let's see if that's what Tyler does. It'll depend what he drew for a turn, but I bet he just zeros here. It's always nice to alt, but I think he'll just 0 and clean up these tokens and proceed to play his game. But Tyler only plays 2 treasure crews in the main, no more copies in the side, so that's his card draw for the entire game. So now he's on like 1-for-1 card draw for the rest of this game, and he's going to have to find a card like Ashiok would probably be the best card in this situation.
Yeah, because
to
he's
really
up-
get him ahead.
He's up against cards like Read the Bones, Abzan Charm, which is divination. He's going to be, I think, he's not behind, but he's in trouble.
Yeah, like
It's
I
a
said,
parody, right?
Yeah, we talked about the Ugin while you were gone and how
Okay.
Ugin just keeps Elspeth in check because
Yeah.
you can uptick Elspeth and you just 0 Ugin and like done like dinner, right? So here we see tapping
But
2.
here comes Indestructible Dinner, I think. Here comes
Here's the
Indestructible
uptick.
Dinner. Yep. Oh, and we have a variety of soldiers coming to help today, which is great.
Yeah,
Appreciate the
we
diversity.
recruit them all.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So, Fleece Mane Leon.
And you even risk it? Well, it doesn't really matter, right? Because if he negs 2...
Yeah, he's at 1. But it's going in the right direction for the Abzan player, right? Like, we're doing the right things.
Sure, but if he negs 2, then he gets the Fleece Main line and all the tokens still, right?
Yeah.
So,
But at any point, I mean, I guess if I just ultimate Elspeth and I have this emblem out, that's pretty threatening.
not against Ugin, but yeah.
Well, I mean, even a courser draw at that point is not even small. You're at 10.
No, it's true, but...
Yeah.
So here we go.
Yep.
Clean that up. Ask the question again. Uptick.
Yep. Now a pass here, yeah, it's tough. Makes me feel like it's a land draw.
Yeah, you really would like to see like a Rhino or a Den Protector at this point. Because the Rhino would be out of reach of Ugin.
Yep. Now I don't know if we're being slow rolled here by a downfall in his hand. Like he doesn't have to play it because he has a check, which I like. But that game ends when you have a play you want to make with an Ashiok or a creature, something like that. But you're at 1, so
So he just upticks again. Mo is an N hostilities, which has never been worse, right? Like,
No. Great card in the matchup. Don't get me wrong.
yeah, if his opponent draws a Dragon Lord Atarka, not Dragon Lord Atarka, but a Dragon Lord Ojutai,
Yep.
and gets that into play, that's something I'd consider, like instantly get that off the board.
What are you doing with that guy?
Yeah. Oh pray tell.
Yeah.
This guy that scries and, like, anticipates for free every turn, essentially.
Where did you find him at? Here we go.
They just giving these out?
They
Were they giving these out when you came in the door?
was that
Was that with the chips and pie?
yeah? Is that something that you got for free there, bud? So what do we got? Looks like possibly another Elspeth.
Sure.
Alrighty then.
So this is kind of an awkward Elspeth race to nothing,
this
right?
is what I mean. Yeah.
He's like, here, I have some tokens. Mo's like, okay, I'll make some tokens too.
We might run out of soldiers.
He's like, okay, no, because the Ugin will keep zeroing them.
No. We're gonna run out of soldiers. You watch. Calling it here. I know it's a big bluff. Like, here's my Elspeth, and we're all just gonna keep playing this silly game. I get it.
Well, you may and may not keep on playing this silly game because Tyler kind of has a small advantage that, like, he makes his first.
It's gross that he's advantaged this way, but it
Because
is
he can actually
slight.
start, like,
Controlling it.
upticking his Ugin if he wants
That's
because he has blockers.
Yeah. But
It's risky because a Bow Blade, like, wrecks your day, but...
yeah, I do think he's been slow rolling his hero's downfall in his hand.
No, I think it's a disdainful stroke.
Again,
Yeah.
it's tough to see.
Yeah.
Having a hard time
So
with
I
that
think
one.
we're going to go up,
here.
right? Yeah, up 3 to your Elspeth. He's like,
Okay.
we're going to win this race.
Sure.
He's like, 'cause now my Elspeth is going up, your Elspeth is going up,
Going
but
down.
I take yours down by 3
right.
every round. So so essentially it's going to take 3 turns for him to kill Elspeth at this rate.
So do you think we're gonna run out of soldiers?
Sure hope not.
Yeah.
You're going to know some
Yeah.
Hornet Queen tokens start coming in there, right?
There's goblins and beast tokens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna apologize up front. It is a disdainful stroke. You're correct.
Okay.
That's a great card to have.
It is good because it protects you against the things that Ugin can't protect you against right now.
Yep.
Unless it's a Den Protector. Then we...
Oh, are we gonna hit the one of what do we got here? What's he fishing for? He's checking out the bin.
Den Protector, right?
It would have to be the only card. I was looking for a Tasker, but it looks like it's gonna be Den Protector, which disdainful stroke. No.
Did he draw a Bioblade?
I'm waiting to see.
Tell me he has a Bioblade.
He does. He plays Bowblade.
Fantastic.
2 copies in the sideboard.
Bioblade would blow this match wide open.
I gotta tell Mo, he's a bit of a crazy man. He's playing Abzan control with no Bowblades in the main. I'd like to have more on that conversation. Because
But
if
it's
you
kind
go
of-
up against any red deck, you're gonna say, you know what? I need that card. You need 4 in your 75.
I take it back. Like, Bioblade is fine. It'll help him live, but
That's
it's
right.
not going to change his match.
No.
But he does have Den Protector in hand.
Did he not cast it?
Not yet.
Okay. So I'm looking for a Hero's Downfall on my board. I'm also looking for Abzan Charm. Any of those cards is what I'm looking for. Now, he saw the Disdainful Stroke already in Game 1, so you know it's there.
Yeah.
And he's not playing anything, so it's not too crazy to assume he has it again.
No, you have to assume he's on land board wipe removal, right?
Yep.
Like, kind of.
So if he goes for like a Siege Rhino, that's a bit greedy. I don't like that.
So here we see the uptick.
Yeah, making some friends. Feels good. What are we doing next?
What's next on the menu?
Tell me more.
For
Here we
dessert?
go. Put her face down. Doing it
Den
right.
Protector.
And that's Morph 1. Grabs that stack of goodies we like to call mana. And what are we going to do with it? Now,
Absolutely nothing.
wow. I would wish.
Does he have a downfall in his graveyard?
No, he does not. He has Abzan Charm. So
Super sad. So you're just gonna cycle it for Abzan Charm, draw 2 more, and hope to find something to get you out of this.
that's right.
How many downfall in the main?
3 copies.
3 copies in the main?
Yep, 3 copies in the main, none in the sideboard.
Okay, so 3 outer.
Yep, no other end. Just 3 Heroes Downfall.
But at this point, like, it's rough because Tyler will get to ult his Elspeth before,
Maybe
and then
not.
he'll just swing for lethal.
Maybe not. If here's the thing, right? So if Ugin wants to hit Den Protector because Den Protector gets through Elspeth,
Sure.
I get it. Or if Ugin wants to hit Elspeth, then Den Protector's coming in.
In the rock paper scissors game,
Mhm.
Tyler's winning, right? Because he has dynamite with Ugin. It's like he controls the pace of this entire game.
As of right now,
He controls
did.
when the tokens live, when they die.
I feel like he did until that Den Protector came down.
Even with the Den Protector, he does.
Agree to disagree.
Currently, he has a blocker for every single one of Mo's blockers.
He does not. He cannot block that Den Protector. And if he Den Protectors up an Abzan Charm and he gets the Abzan Charm on that dude, guess what? Ugin's down. You know what I'm saying? And that's a 2-turn clock. He's not going at the lifetime. I'm saying he's killing the Ugin, and now we're in. And now
Okay,
we're
but
just
if Tyler wants to,
Yep.
once the Den Protector flips,
Yeah.
he can just neg 2.
Well, he's doing something right now.
Sure.
He's going to shoot the Den Protector, which means Elspeth's going to go ultimate, which means Elspeth's going to swing, and he's going to lose this game if that's the line he's taking.
I don't think I can take that line.
That's what's happening.
That's a line I can't take.
Can you dig it, sucker? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Booker T
I
action.
don't know. We're going to find out now. This could be a whole slew of different outcomes, but I'd like to see an Abzan Charm here because this is where you just keep pushing value all day long.
Sure.
Would you agree with that?
Yep.
All right.
So does he.
My man.
All while playing under Disdainful Stroke.
Love it.
Hasn't played a spell that, is relevant to that.
But he may have a Crux in hand, which means all this little fun and games doesn't matter.
I told you, the pace of the game is totally dictated by
Yeah.
Tyler.
Yeah. If he does have the Crux, then that's great. If he does not, oh boy. I'm throwing the mic down.
Looks like 2 lands and a Disdainful Stroke.
Then here comes my flying parade of friends.
In theory, yeah.
Oh, he's just going to attack for... No, it's... I don't like it.
I don't know why you just wouldn't
Talk it through. Talk it through.
either 0,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And then uptick my Xenagos.
Oh, you know that? No.
Sorry,
You again.
uptick my Elspeth.
Okay.
Right? So either
Yes,
0,
yes, go ahead. Yes, I got you.
or
Talking about sequencing here, guys.
my option is, look at what Mo's done.
What's Mo done?
Mo's gonna put 2+1/+1 counters on his Den Protector.
Yeah, that's fine.
So instead of going for card advantage, he's just saying, I'm gonna put out this big Den Protector threat,
Yeah.
and you can deal with that.
No, this is great because now his Den Protector is going to turn into a 7/7. He can kill anything he
What
wants.
happened here?
So he attacked with all 6 guys. Mo decides to block with all 6 guys to keep his Elspeth at alt. Now he better ult it here because that's what we're talking about. If I'm sorry.
Say what?
I don't understand that. What did I miss? I see an attack with 6 guys. I see a block with 6 guys.
I'm gonna get clarification from one of our
Minus.
our floor guys.
Minus from the Elspeth.
Minus
Which
from
is
the
why you
Elspeth.
cannot put the counters on that way. You have to draw the cards.
Well, this is a fun game.
So we're talking about sequencing. That one's a little bit troubling because now
Well, now you're in the same spot you were.
you're in the same spot. Now this Fleeceman line is not going to get through.
No, it does nothing.
No. So I really don't like that. I would have liked to draw cards, but we had a line. We had a line to win that game, and we just missed it. And that's fine because that's what we're all about here, guys.
I don't know if we had a line to win the game.
We had a line to win the game. And let me explain what it was. The line was, you attack with 6 guys, I block with 6 guys, I draw 2 cards, Abzan Charm, that's great. I take my Elspeth, I take my Den Protector, I'm going to kill your Ugin, that's gone. Now if you want to minus your Elspeth, that's fine.
Well, but you don't have the Den Protector because you have to the Ugin to kill it. We'll think about that.
True story. Yeah, this is crazy. It's getting quiet back here, folks.
So the draw is Abzan Charm. So we're gonna go ahead and draw 2. A little scry action. Snap bottom. You're not a downfall.
No, needs to be a
Right?
downfall.
These aren't the downfalls you're looking for.
Now, if that Graveyard was his hand, it looks really great. But that's not the case.
Sure. But maybe he's a card. Maybe he has a card that makes it. So, right?
He Ugin shoots. I gotta go through the lines. I'm past it. We're gonna play Den
Here
Protector.
comes another Den
Here we go.
Protector.
Let's do it again. Let's take a second shot at it.
Okay, but there's
The same thing gonna happen.
yeah.
I got you. Exact same thing.
Yeah, Tyler with this Elspeth Ugin combo kind of has the board just locked up.
Double Disdainful Stroke Flooded Strand in Tyler Awrey's hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, it's just okay, right?
It's just fine. Let's see.
they don't do anything.
Oh my
Triple.
goodness.
Triple Disdainful
You
Stroke.
could have Triplicate Spirits or Triplicate Stroke. What would you take?
Spirits.
Absolutely.
I can cast them off each other.
That's correct. you can't with this.
The Convoke is real.
Oh my goodness, guys! Tell us. Get in the chat here. 61 viewers strong. Tell us what's going on. This game's getting hot and heavy. I do feel like there's a line to win, and we've just missed it. But let's continue. I believe that that's true. I do. I believe it's true.
Yeah.
No shame in that game.
Well, are you just
Plus-
getting back Abzan Charm again? And
Plus, show me what you want to do.
so now Tyler, knowing that this is most likely a Den Protector,
Yep.
he's like, if we do the same sequence as last time,
That's right.
I have to down tick my Elspeth again,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
That doesn't feel great.
No, because now I got some 9/9. I got some 9 damage coming through, and that deals with everything that I have.
Let's see if Mo wants to do the same line again, or whether he'll draw cards this time.
I would just take another Den Protector.
Yep, I like it.
Guess what?
Just loop.
Just Funville.
Still
Population me.
Still not helping you with Ugin.
It is. It is not.
It is not.
It is not. No.
In fact, you're just allowing Ugin to continue to uptick to ultimate
Right. No.
by taking another
this
Den
pace
Protector.
is now Tyler Awrey saying, as you've been kind of suggesting, I'm dictating the pace of the game. Let's go. Now, rather hasty untap here, but we can wipe the board. It's fine.
Well, you can't because your opponent has triple Disdainful Stroke,
We could try.
but to no avail.
Captain Pap saying, "Geez, just pull that downfall. Come on, we're with
I
you."
know, right?
Den Protector loop. Kelvin's like, but you gotta see the lines, guys. You gotta see the lines. Why does he keep playing creatures that just get wiped? Well, he's getting value off these creatures, is what he's trying to do.
Well, he's doing it in such a way that he's controlling what his opponent is doing.
Now that's interesting. That there is interesting. What I like about this is now if Tyler wants to play the same, it's three copies Den Protector. So if Tyler wants to play the game of shoot my guy, well now there's 2. So I found the Splinter Twin. Now you go ahead and choose which one you want to hit because I'm going to pull the wool over everybody's eyes and make magic happen.
Yeah,
So I
but
like
at the same time, you still don't get to. Unfortunately,
Hidden Dragon Slayer.
yeah. Unfortunately,
Jeez.
you still don't get to kill the Ugin. Like if he upticks and shoots 1, you get to flip it. You draw a card.
He kind of can kill the. He cannot. Excuse me.
Cannot.
He cannot.
Not unless he has like double Abzan Charm in there and he puts them both on the Den Protector. and
He can do it if Tyler Awrey missequences his Elspeth. Because if he makes the 3 guys and does a minus first, he can go shoot, I grab the Abzan Charm, then I go to 7 and swing after I ultimate my Elspeth. He can clear the Ugin. It depends on the sequencing of the Elspeth here.
What doesn't that actually doesn't even matter because even if you use the Elspeth to down tick and kill the first one you flip, you can flip the other one and play both terms on that one in theory, right? Like it's
Well, no, he's going to shoot one, that's the one that dies. We're going to go get the Abzan Charm, you make 3 guys.
sure.
At
You
that
don't have,
point,
you
I'm
don't have to
losing
flip
Ugin.
him until.
Yeah, that's right, but I'm saying there's a line here that he can kill the Ugin because he's at 7 right now.
Well, we'll see. So here we go.
And this is great because it's all just theory. This is theory crafting.
So here's Den Protector number 1, getting back Den Protector number 3.
Which is unfortunate if you're Tyler Awrey because you hate to see him continually do this. He's drawing essentially 2 cards a turn.
Kind of.
In a way.
Yep.
Right. Swing, I guess? Look at the hand. They coming at you? No, the Walker, every time.
So at this point, I think you just block with the other Den Protector, right?
I block
This
one.
is a 2/2,
Absolutely.
and you like keep a token around.
Yep, I like it. Because now you're getting that board advantage back. You're Abzan. You're doing
Sure.
you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. All right, here we go.
So he
Show
upticks.
me that sweet.
I end of turn.
Don't. Da-da. Come on. Let's see it
End
now.
of turn, I get that charm.
That sweet, sweet charm.
But it's still a lot of work to get out of this Ugin lock. Okay, so he takes the Den Protector again.
Do you see what I see? Do you not see? Here's the thing. He's at 3. If he grabs Abzan Charm, he Abzan Charms the Den Protector, goes to 5, minus the Elspeth, goes to 7. See you later, Ugin. Okay, go minus your Elspeth. I don't care. I have the emblem now. So, almost like Subway, you got these sandwich artists, you got magic, you got these magicians, these little magic artists, and they're painting their own picture their own way, but that's something I would do, and I understand why you wouldn't.
So
I
here's the
understand.
Abzan Charm.
Here we go. Come on, buddy. Come on.
See if we get there.
Let's go to the promised land. Why didn't Ugin wipe? Well, when Ugin wipes, it doesn't kill colorless creatures. It only kills mono or multicolored permanents. So when the Den Protector is face down, it's colorless. It ain't got a home, so it sticks around.
Now let's see if the Elspeth goes alt.
Come on, would you not do it?
I bet it doesn't, though. I bet he plays the other Den Protector, flips it, and Abzan Charms again.
That doesn't. Okay, hey, you know what? Let's just do the commentary thing. Let's see what he decides to do. Let's
Yeah,
back
it's
him up on his
interesting.
plan. Let's go all the way, Mo. Let's go. See what you want to do. It seems like we have a bit of a lighting issue where that's creeping into more lands on the bottom side. So we're going to address that in following weeks. But as for now, we'll try and commentate the lands we're grabbing, which looks like a lot of malady, tons.
Tons of fun.
Yeah, you're not wrong. He's grabbing the lands like he's going to play a Den Protector face
Yeah,
down.
Den Protector, flip, charm.
Now sequencing. Do I want to do any of this after I've gone ahead and killed your Ugin? Doesn't matter.
Well, he's going to use the Abzan Charm, I think, to put more counters on the Den Protector. He doesn't see the Elspeth alt line.
Jeez. I just don't like that use of Abzan Charm because I'd much rather draw cards, personally.
You know what? He can actually just kill Tyler here if Tyler has 0 removal, because he can Abzan Charm onto the other one
He could. He could score it to the face.
and then alt,
Yeah, with a soldier. He could
and then just kill him.
Yeah, he could.
We'll see if he sees it.
Boy, that's risky. Which I like.
Well, you're kind of in a bad spot though, right? Captain asking,
Captain
what's your
Pop.
opinion on the new Mulligan rule?
Covered it last night in the stream. You go first and I'll follow up.
So here's the problem with all these lines, I guess, though, is Tyler still has Dragon Slayer.
Yeah. Dragon Slayer is going to be
And I see Counterspell. Nice name for this particular situation.
really good.
Counterspell pointed that out as well, that the Dragon Slayer is going to stop whatever shenanigans he thinks are going to happen here.
Yeah. So what is your opinion on the new Mulligan rule?
I think it's fine. I don't think it's impactful enough to really make a big difference, but it's a nice hand up or hand out for players on the Mulligan. I think for the people who have really bad Mulligans to like 4, I don't think a scry is enough to change that or get them back in the game. I think for the people who have a Mulligan to 6 and might have a dicey like 2-lander or something like that, it'll probably make people more likely in the beginning to keep those hands because they have a free scry. But I don't think it'll affect the really detrimental games like the Mulligans the games that are already gone due to mulliganing.
Yep.
I don't think 1 scry is going to get you back in those games. But it will make the games that are 6 versus 7, 7 versus 5, those games
Closer.
It makes you feel a little better about it. That's
Yeah.
all.
So we do have an ultimate on Elspeth. That happened. So I don't disagree. If you're way behind in the Mulligan, you're way behind. Like in my matchup here, where the opponent went to 4, a scry is not going to make or break a big difference. But what it is going to do is it's going to make for all of us to have a little bit more interactive games, and I support that. So I like it. It's nice.
So this is essentially game for Tyler, because if he flips his dragon, here we go, blows up the Den Protector, he gets to uptick his Ugin next turn, killing his opponent's Elspeth, and like you can Den Protector it back and like try to start that game over again, but
Well, unfortunately, his display of dominance in his hand, and that hurts because it's blue or black permanents, not white.
yeah.
And this is the one card that unfortunately doesn't care.
No.
But he does have the Wrath in hand still. But again, disdainful stroke and all this action. So that's unfortunate.
Sad day. A lot of work to make that line, happen.
Well,
And
he can do it again next turn,
sure.
which is great. Now he just needs to play another Den Protector face down and do it all over again.
Yep.
He does have 5 mana. So the life game though is going to be a bit of a. He can't go to the face with it, and he is going to start falling behind to the Ugin at how high it is. So there's a couple things I don't. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
It's going to be a lot tougher, I think.
Yeah. But he can do it. He can do that
Sure.
same sort of play again. But you know what he could use right now? How about a Hero's Downfall?
Hero's Downfall would be really good in this match.
It would just be right on.
And that's why I might want to keep digging with my Abzan charms to
Yeah.
try to find those answers.
Yep.
Because with my opponent at 10, like I've tried to threaten lethal numerous times.
Correct. Here comes a Thoughtseize off the top, so down to 8. Display of Dominance, Den Protector, and we've got a reader, and that's fine. I like Display of I like it a lot. Display of Dominance, and oh my
I almost wish
gosh,
we'd deployed the other Den Protector.
I would too. I don't like it
Because we can just flip whatever one he targets, leave the other one down as
Yeah.
a blocker like we did the turn before.
Yep.
But now it's gonna be gone.
The reason he's not doing it is he wanted to be able to use Den Protector and Display of Dominance in the same turn.
Sure, but you have nothing to Display of Dominance.
Correct.
So
Yep. No, you're not wrong. I'm just saying that's why he's not. I think in his mind that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to give himself as many options as he can. What's the unmorphed card? All right, so Flood 1989. Good year.
89?
89 was a good year.
Leave the other one down as
Yeah.
a blocker like we did the turn before.
Yep.
But now it's gonna be gone.
The reason he's not doing it is he wanted to be able to use Den Protector and Display of Dominance in the same turn.
Sure, but you have nothing to Display of Dominance.
Correct.
So
Yep. No, you're not wrong. I'm just saying that's why he's not. I think in his mind that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to give himself as many options as he can. What's the unmorphed card? All right, so Flood 1989. Good year.
89?
89 was a good year.
How old were you in 89?
Don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So he takes the Den Protector, which again we both think should be in play. But that's fine.
Sadly, yeah.
True. Oh no, Flood, no. We don't have that bot running. So Hidden Dragon Slayer, 2/1 lifelink. When it flips up, it can destroy a creature with power 4 or greater. So what happened was we had a Den Protector that flipped up, had Elspeth, currently has an emblem, as you can see just above the Planeswalker. Thank you so much, Table Spotter. So it is a 5 power, and boom goes the dynamite. In the bin you go. Try again. Good year, you must not live in San Francisco like me. Oh boy. I guess I did just walk into that one a little bit.
Yeah.
I apologize. Here we go. Den Protector again. Doing a loop.
Looping Den Protector.
So,
Is this just like operation and inefficiencies? Just like Den Protector, loop my Den Protector, continue to loop my Den Protector. But you're not accomplishing anything, right? Like you're not.
you're whittling cards out of his hand, is what you're doing.
Well, not really, because he's answering every card you have by upticking his Planeswalkers.
Well, his walkers are value. Here comes the attack, killing Elspeth. She did her job.
Yeah. Emblem stays. Elspeth leaves.
So Narset showed up.
Yeah.
She transcended.
Sure she did.
She said, hey, just kidding, guys. I was wearing a mask the whole time. It's me. I'm Narset.
Oh, well, if that's Narset, he just wins, right? Just
Yeah, it just happens. So this is-
no more spells for his opponent.
This is great.
But yeah, so Elspeth.
Alrighty here. Oh!
Oh, just in time.
Hero's downfall.
Maybe not just in time, but
No, like way overdue. I am so happy to see that card. And what really hurts is the Den Protector that was gone could have got that back and done it again. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So there's a lot of this snowballing effect happening, which is unfortunate. Finally, I know, guys, we agree as well. Breath of fresh air, most definitely. And hey, Narset's done playing tricks. She said, just wanted to say hello, but here I am.
Yeah, there's Elspeth.
Here's my friend Elspeth. We're back. Here comes Den Protector. Savior. Our table spotters, unbelievable. Second hardest working guy in Magic.
So is this this Denny again?
Denny's, yeah.
Yeah, here's Denny. Now, what do you think of this?
I would have flipped mine, got something else back, and done something. What do you think?
Would you have gotten the downfall back and take care of his Elspeth?
Yes, I would have. Thank you. No, yeah, I would have, because I can block these soldiers. You can start attacking for, heaps.
Or would you just go back and get your own Elspeth? Because I like that. I like going back, getting my own Elspeth, playing it because all my guys are 3/3s.
But you're not wrong.
Like, you keep yours, that's fine, but all mine are bigger and better.
Can't cast it this turn? What are we doing here?
I don't know what we're looking at right now.
Not sure. Blessing of? Question to you. We're going to tell you after this match.
Right after this match.
Because we're so deep, it's unbelievable. Shaq couldn't even reach in to help us. We're deep.
Man.
We're down there.
I got the hip waders on. Nope, just going to be another Den Protector.
Hey, who knew? I mean, it's not a bad card here. It's a 4/4 out the gate with flying.
Yep,
For 3
so
mana.
swing for 6.
Blessing of Soldiers. Just kidding.
So it's rough here.
Yeah. And here we go. If ever you were gonna,
And the lifelink takes effect.
if ever you're gonna rub the top of your deck for a card, what would you? Is this it? Okay, so it looks like this might still be the end of the turn here. Dragon Lord OMG in his hand.
Yeah, I throw that down. Like an insurance policy. Like a good neighbor. Ojatai will be there.
Ojatai's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, real good. What's the draw?
Doesn't matter.
Well, disdainful
Because
stroke
that's not
does.
going to resolve.
Like, you need 4 of those. The way his hand's structured. Oh, no.
It didn't really matter what he did because of all the counter spells that he has and everything the Mo wants to play is expensive to be relevant, unfortunately.
I would like to see a Sea Drowner to gain life, pat it out for him on his side, but
But you know it's not going to resolve, right?
nope, it's not. He's doing a good job tucking all these 3 converted mana cost or less spells into play. I like that a lot. You do have Courser of Crufix you could just leverage.
Z, I got some bad news, champ. You dead. Next game.
Wow.
A blessing
Bring it back.
of...
Hold on. Can't say it without showing some of those faces. And I am all your girl, grabbing those legs like they're mine.
You want to go ahead and...
I wish you knew what it was.
You feel like you do, though, right? You want to take a stab at it?
I want to say butterflies, but I'm pretty sure that's a miracle of butterflies.
Butterflies. Very close.
That's the one I went with.
Not at all. Blessing of unicorns.
How'd you
That
learn that
mythological
one?
creature, the unicorn.
So the story is,
I don't know.
well, you definitely don't walk down the street and go, blessing of unicorns. So how did that happen?
Like I said, my mind is one of those useless sewers of information, and just... I think it actually came up at the store level once when we were talking about Siege Rhino. And,
Okay.
And just like our conversation led us down, Gaggle of Geese, Murder of Crows.
Yeah, I can see it.
I believe Blessing of Unicorns was brought up in the same conversation.
Rambunctious.
Happens.
Yeah.
The unicorns, you mean?
No, the fact that I think, here's the thing, I think we're not the only players in town doing this. I think a lot of people do the same path we just walked.
Mm-hmm.
Path, speaking of which, that's the next promo, is it not?
Path to Exile.
Path to Exile. So, talk about a segue, saving that one and a half.
Have you guys seen the art for the new...
I don't know what they've seen, what they haven't seen. Again, I'm not the personal lawyer of anybody in the viewership. But my buddy here, whoosh, what do you got?
So this is the new art for our Path to Exile,
Whoa.
which will be coming out. Make sure you make it to your FNMs.
Yeah,
Scoop
play
some
for
of those
those
up.
Play for those. Serum Visions, play for those.
You don't want them? Send them all my way. I'll use every single one.
He will. He is not lying.
No.
No jokes. So back in the sideboard, that card really comes at you. We're seeing it back in the relay on our left side. That card's huge.
Yeah.
We're hooking him up real good. So who do you think wins Game 3? Control.
Mo.
Yeah, same. Have a vote. You guys have your say and see how it goes. I just think Abzan Control's got all the right tools.
Yeah, not only that, but I have
Hidden Dragon Slayer.
I have a vested interest in one of these players winning. So I'm gonna go with my horse in the race, Mosey.
Well,
Hope he gets it done.
I got to back him as well because I like Abzan Control quite a bit.
Very good.
Sai, need to try and build a hard Abzan deck to win Path. Not always. Do what I do. Just play red deck wins. Or play Heroic because that's actually really good in the format right now.
Yeah, it's good.
I don't even know. Like I'm curious. Do I even want to play the green? Like, is Dromoka's Command that crazy for you?
It's good.
Like we both played the Azorius version. Now you're playing the band.
Yeah, I've played Blue White.
Did you ever go back to just
I've
Blue
played
White?
American.
Right.
I've played
Tell
Band.
me that wasn't just not the best.
The red white version was bad, but
When
explosive.
compared to all the different versions.
Because you didn't have the card draw, you didn't have counters, you didn't have you missed kind of a whole control aspect.
Yep.
The American is only bad because your mana is bad. You have to use a lot more pain lands. You don't have a Scalding Turn. You don't have Arid Mesa. You don't have a lot of the fetch lands you need to make that mana base work.
Hopefully
whereas
we
in the
will.
Bant version you do.
Hopefully we will. Yep.
Bant is fine. It's good. I like the interaction that you now have. It allows you to do something with your big creatures other than just attack.
Yeah.
You're not always flat out racing against their big creatures now because they play Pelucranos and you just
That used to be a problem.
fight it, eat their
Yeah.
Pelucranos,
Yeah.
and make your team even bigger. So I like it. I think it can do some powerful things.
Yeah.
Its worst matchups are going to be the Mardu decks, and I think a lot of the really aggressive red strategies are going to push some of the Mardu decks out,
Yeah.
and the ones that stay in are going to shy away from cards like Crackling the Doom and Foul Tongue Invocation and move more towards Anger the Gods, which heroic decks don't care about.
No, we don't. No. Or Languish, don't care.
Yeah.
No, because we have a 0/4. We don't really care about that card. And if
It starts at a 0/4.
yeah, and if all
Only
these
goes
decks
up.
it only goes up, the more you rely on Languish, the more that card just comes in. And again, we're talking about a one cost mana cost spell for a 4.
Yeah.
So, tell us what you guys think. Are we way off base? What are you guys playing in Standard? What do you think is going to be the next great hype thing? Again, we understand that just about half the set's been spoiled, so there's quite a bit left to be shown. So, what do you think so far? What's got you excited? I saw a Living Lord Jace deck. Just rebounding the Living S out of your bin to make this guy huge.
Good.
And there was a lot of conversation about how fun that is. I'm like, that sounds like fun. That sounds like a deck I would bring when I'm on my deathbed in a Standard tournament. If I had to,
There's a lot to do with the graveyard, even in Standard now. Like you have
tons.
Risen Executioner. You have Empty
Awesome
the Pits.
Yeah, remember this?
You have
Good times.
there's also a 3-drop, and the name is just eluding me. There's a 3-drop enchantment that you exile cards out of your graveyard to make a zombie twice the power of the cards exiled this way. And that's
Not a new card, though.
no.
Because there's also a new card. It's double black, exile 2 cards. He comes back and plays 3/1, can't block.
Yeah.
Very aggressive black creature that I'm really excited to see for cards against control.
So I think there's a lot to be done with the graveyard.
Yeah.
Although you still have cards like Anafenza,
Good to go.
which you're still going to see play, which you're still going to try to shut down those graveyard strategies. So
Anafen's the house. Abzan aggro, big deck. Let's take
Corpse
it back
Swept.
down.
Thank you so much. Corpse Swept is the enchantment we're talking about.
That's the one you never want to open in a pack.
Let's get back down there and hope that my boy Z is getting it done here.
Well, he's starting off with perfect mana, so that's not the worst.
So,
Oh my god.
Fox is asking, is Heroic getting any new pieces in Origins? I don't think they're getting a ton of new pieces in Origins, but I don't think you need any new pieces for the deck to do well.
Has you seen my helmet? Have you seen this helmet?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a miser's, but yeah, have you seen that?
it's fine.
It's great.
But I don't think you need... Like, I think there's cards right now, like
It has everything it needs.
Gleam of Authority, that is a very good card for Heroic that, like, we're not even utilizing right now.
Yeah. Center Soul?
No. but it is a card.
Yeah. So,
here's the aggressive start from Mo that he likes to see.
yeah, now...
Right into Fleece Main Line, which evades a ton of Tyler's potential removal, right?
Well, Tyler's hand is very creature heavy. He does have a lot of white casting cost creatures. I didn't see the Temple of Enlightenment, but it looked rough. He has double polluted Delta and maybe an Urborg, so I was thinking, geez, I hope he hits the white or else this game's going to be over fast, possibly. And there's my favorite friend from
Yep.
the 80s, Soulfire Grandmaster Flash.
Which I actually think is the worst creature in his deck. Because, like, Soulfire really shines in Jeskai builds
Days Undoing
or
builds?
Mardu
Yeah.
builds.
Days Undoing builds?
Yeah.
Just kidding, no.
No, decks that are going to be using
Wow.
cards like Crackling Doom, Lightning Strike, Stoke.
Yeah, very... I don't want to say very big impact, but cards that make a difference as turns go on, those are the ones that Soulfire just...
I feel like for Soulfire
Makes
right
you
now,
feel
you get a
amazing.
2/2 for 2, a 2/2 lifelink for 2,
Yep.
that does absolutely nothing else. Like, very late game, it might buy back a spell.
Well, look at
Highly
his,
unlikely.
If you look at his spell package, he's definitely trying to rebuy Thoughtseize, rebuy Ultimate Price, rebuy all these great removal spells. But it's again, we haven't seen the deck yet do that. But when it starts to happen, you go, "Wow, Soulfire is really good." And here's the thing: when you attack for 2 and gain 2, Fleeceman Lion's only attacking for 1 a turn, so that feels good.
Sure,
too.
but you don't want to attack into that Courser, right?
I don't.
No.
No.
So the other thing about... I know that Fabiano, when he did his deck tech, he was talking about Seeker the Way and Grandmaster here as abilities to kind of gain free Thoughtseizes, in that you pay 2 life, but then you get a Prowess trigger on your Seeker, you swing for 3, it's like you didn't even pay for the Thoughtseize, right?
Yep.
And some of that synergy, but I don't think these, especially Soulfire Grandmaster, I don't think lines up really well with the other cards you've paired him with in this deck.
Right, but it's interesting to see an Esper mid range, and we are going to see how. I like that it's a little bit of a fringe deck. I do like that. It's not mainstream yet, but I'm interested to see the interaction between the cards. So we
Yeah,
shall
so he's
see.
saying Route Master plus Pile Driver is going to make people's heads hurt, unless you're playing Ban Heroic.
Right.
And then you don't.
Well, I mean, do we? Does Corsair care much about Pile Driver?
Yeah.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, it's another one of those cards that you're going to be trading creatures you don't want to trade for, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trading my Corsair for your 2-drop. And then you play your Rabble Master, and, like, now what? I'm going to play my Corsair and trade for your 3-drop.
I just see an
While a string of goblins continues to attack.
I see a Goblin Landslide, Obelisk of Erd thing starting to happen.
Yeah.
So we're racing.
Yeah, definitely. But let's not forget, Drown in Sorrow, Bioblight, still cards in the format, right?
Yeah, I said this before. I just think there's plenty of removal to shut that deck down. You just have to be willing to invest in that because you know how bad of a matchup you could have. And I'm saying goblins will be everywhere for the first couple of weeks.
So this is interesting. So we have Monastery Mentor out there, throwing him out naked. In that, like, you can't cast a spell and get any value off him.
Right. So Mo's decision is, do I kill it? Probably. Or do I just play a Siege Rhino? Because while Siege Rhino is a great play this turn, subsequent turns, Monastery Mentor just says, should have killed me when you could have.
Well, Monastery Mentor and Sorin can get out of hand very quickly.
Again, it's a reference to Jeskai Ascendancy-ish feeling. Yeah, and he does have what I see as a Hero's Downfall.
And a Sorin. So this is a chump block. So maybe Tyler's come to the same conclusion about Grandmaster Flash as I have.
Yeah.
That he's fine for like early game blocking, but
he really isn't that bad against aggro decks, but again, I think I kill us on sight. You know. Alright, so he looks like Mo decides Siege Rhino is where he wants to be.
Wants to live a little risky. I just get that Mentor off the table.
Yeah, I
deal
do
with
too.
everything else.
Now, I don't know if he has the removal spell for it. If he does, I think he elects to do it there. I see Den Protector, guys, so get ready for another one. I don't know what else he's got because he's flipping through that hand.
Fast and Furious, right? Kind of Kibler-esque. Just
yeah, like he's been watching a Kibler tribute band all day, and I'm not sure.
What would that look like? A lot of Hearthstone and laying on couches?
I'd imagine songs being played at different frequencies of cards, like smaller ones, bigger ones, so you get these different sounds coming through the shuffling. It'd be pretty obnoxious, and I'd love to watch it.
Kibler tribute film, that's just like F7 Walk Away? Is that what that is?
F6
Walk Away, yeah.
Yeah, close. If you guys don't know about the ins and outs about our comments, feel free to ask. It's great. Here comes the swing. So downfall on the Rhino. He did a little bit of work. Life total is looking a little bit rough again, guys. We're going to have to go over there and clean that up for you. So 20 to 12 is the current life total.
Yeah, the 12 is just a little off center. We'll get that corrected.
And there is some Read the Bone Thugs of Harmony on the top. So decent card. Love to see in this matchup because it's one of those cards that lets you see 4 cards.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Very powerful.
I love this card. I played a black-white deck.
So I see downfall in his hand.
Yep.
Please just downfall that thing.
Like right now?
Just downfall the crap out of that thing.
Just do it. Just Nike it.
Just Nike it already, right?
Yep. Because here's the thing. He's already got value out of it once. How much more of that do you enjoy? I'm going to guess not much.
No. And then he plays like Sorin, makes another one, upticks, now you can attack. Please, yes,
Thank you.
Yes, Mo.
So here we go.
There we go.
Abzan doing what it does best. Removing things. Controlling the board. Or at least trying to. So, I like this. He does have a Fleecemane Lion option here to go monstrous, or deploy other cards in his hand.
I like the monstrous line.
Kelvin71, yeah, we're going to do a digital format with the life totals very shortly, so we're going to have that taken care of, but we do appreciate that you understand that it can be that way sometimes as well. So, thank you. Trying to clean that up. Keep it clean and concise.
So, Tyler's options right now are Sorin, or Ojtai, or Treasure Cruise.
Being that my opponent's on 5 lands, possibly walking into an Elspeth, I think I'm interested in probably just jamming. It's tough to say. I want to say a Sorin Vampire so I can block.
Yeah, but then like you've chump block with both your guys, and
but I have an Ojtai follow up with lifelink, and then you're done. You're done attacking my guy. Then you have.
Wouldn't you rather just almost play the Ojtai then?
I would. I would rather play an Ojtai than plus next turn and get ahead.
Because Ojtai, Corsair can't swing. Fleecemane is the only one that can swing.
Yep, and it's going to. But I'm not dead.
And then you just block with your token, right?
Yep.
And if you monsters his, he monsters his.
Well, the token
and then
has
you play.
prowess.
Sure, but
no, I'm just saying when you cast a Sorin, it's going to be coming in for 3 life gain, which is kind of cool. So we play the Ojtai here. We can make it into a 6 power. We also make our prowess into 3. That's 9. So if I take an attack for 4 and gain item up to 13, and I have Sorin. So I don't mind it. Even if it falls up with the siege round, I'm at 1, so I'm not dead. So I don't mind it.
Let's see what exactly we'll be following it up with. It looks like a Courser, Den Protector,
In the read the bones that we knew about.
yeah.
And if you're the opposing player of, if you're Tyler in this place or any opposing player of Abzan control, and you watch them use read the bones, and they show you the fleece main line that they have in hand, they're looking for threats. But you knew it was on top anyway, so it's kind of a cockeyed way to use it. But sometimes you have to. So I understand. Trust me, I've been there.
So we're gonna read the bones.
Well,
Read them bones.
read them thugs. Here's the thing too. Before we do anything else, let's get Max information. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna block?
The nice part is we haven't seen a like if you're in Mo's spot.
Yep.
I guess you have to be concerned about a Crux. Because he has his dragon out and he can Crux away your whole board.
Yeah. Crux looks great
So, but if I was concerned with that, I would have just monstrous on
yeah.
while you were tapped out.
here. Yeah, definitely.
Because Read the Bones is a sorcery. I don't have anything interactive to do on your turn. I might as well just monstrous my guy and ask you the question, can you answer this, right?
Sometimes you just have to commit. You got to commit to the monstrous, and that's your turn. And it's
But
not
maybe
bad.
he wants to kind of fake out his opponent and be like, you can't swing either, right? Like bluff the removal
Oh, I see.
and say you can't swing with your Dragon Lord.
Yep. Yeah, not bad. I understand either way, but
But I think once he plays the Sorin, he's going to be
swinging. You're committed.
He's
If you
gonna
play the
wanna swing
Sorin,
anyway.
if you play the Sorin and you plus it, you're committed to swinging. If you play the Sorin and you don't swing, the attacks don't look that great either.
No, the problem is he only has one blue source, which is like tough. Kind of starves his hand a little bit. Like even if he
This could
cruises,
be
then
a
he can't
cruise, yeah.
counter. If he right,
This
So-
feels like a cruise.
no. This is gonna be a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But,
what are we gonna do?
Well, because this turn you can cruise and Sorin.
If I make a vampire here and I just block the fleece main line, then I don't love it. Or like I don't like making a vampire here because then I lose Sorin potentially. If I want to swing it,
you're gonna get to cruise this turn.
All right. So he's decided to make a vampire and just passes. So
So
monstrous.
he's leaving up stroke.
Yep.
But yeah, monstrous.
Definitely. Now I attack with
There
both
we are.
guys. Yep.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I attack with both guys because you don't know that I could possibly Abzan Charm my Courser of Crewfix to kill your guy. You don't. Nothing's guaranteed here, so I just turn my guy sideways. And it looks like he has Abzan Charm here, so for me that's the play, because then you're left with a Sorin that's doing nothing.
Yeah.
That's my attack.
Sorin kind of at his worst, right? With
At his
no
worst.
creatures in front of him.
Yeah, he wasn't ahead when it came to play. You have an Ojtai doing nothing. What do we got? Read the bones to start off with. So he looks like he's not interested in the end hostilities.
I wouldn't be interested in that.
And again, we're not going to reveal top card with Courser because this spell has to resolve first. So I sure hope the players don't make that misplay.
No,
Gonna have to
and
shuffle
it looks
the
like
deck.
looks like he's not.
Yep.
I think he just bottom both them.
I can't see what the second one was. You get a look
I think
on
it's a land, but
that? Okay, then yeah, see you later. So take 2. And let's go ahead and draw.
so he kept the on hostilities. He bottomed a land and he drew a Den Protector.
Wow, and there's a land. So
But
sometimes
I don't know if I want the end hostilities because I'm anticipating the game being over before I need it.
no, he scried them away, and then he drew the end hostilities anyway.
No, he scried one to the bottom, one on top.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. I would have gone rid of it. Yeah, not a fan. I think
We're
Fleece
getting
Main
rid of
Line is
the
like my
lion.
best card in the matchup. at
I
this
would have
point.
kept the line.
Yeah, I'm good because he's an 8.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These lions are half turn kills.
Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my.
Oh my! You know what they call that?
Good deck building.
That's just good deck building. That's what that is.
Unless you bottom.
Unless you bottom the cards you need to win the game.
Yeah.
We're just being facetious.
So I agree that you should swing
attack
with both.
if you have the Abzan Charm. Oh, it might be a lion. I could be incorrect. In which case, I still attack with both.
Do you?
Yeah. I have a lion. It's going to go monstrous next turn too.
You know he's going to snap block the Courser though, right?
That's fine. I don't need a Courser. I have 2 lions.
Sure.
And they're both going to go monstrous. Or you're going to wipe the board and great.
But he's going to gain a lot of... Well, no, I guess he won't gain any life. So he just chump blocks with that.
And this is my point.
I don't like that.
This is my point. If he was attacking with one guy,
Oh, I don't like this.
If he was attacking with just a line and you expect him to attack with just a line, I like playing the Soren, plussing it, swinging. Not even swinging, just plussing it, leave Ojutai back. Fleece Mane Lion hits your Soren down to 1. You then plus again, and now you can swing, and you're in this position where you can do things. And that just didn't happen that way, so now
here's the cruise.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of different things to think about, not too much time. We are trying to keep it at a steady pace and a steady clip, and we see 62 viewers strong, guys. Thank you for checking out the Windsor Magic scene here doing the Standard Super League at Brimstone Games.
Yeah, for those of you who've just joined in the last couple minutes and you're not aware, this is week 9 of a 10-week league. This is our last week of standard play, and then we move on to the finals.
Tail end of a great time.
Yeah, so cut to top 4. Next week will be the finals. We'll see our final competitors moving on. We have our players who are eliminated, and this week we'll kind of finish the frame out for who will compile our
top seed, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, top seeds. So, here comes the treasure cruise.
Taking a cruise, looking for treasure.
Who'd you find? What'd you see? Monastery Mentor.
A Mentor,
so far it's
Grandmaster
all
Funk, and Ugin.
the Spirit Awesome.
Ugh.
Ugin the Spirit Dragon. So, what a healthy treasure cruise. You meant to tell me you found someone who can burn fire with soul? And you
Yeah.
found a Mentor and a Spirit Dragon. Jeez. Sounds like a hell of an adventure.
Well, Ugin's really the only relevant
he is.
relevant one in there, but he needs one more land to cast it.
Guess who's going to find that? My friendly dragon.
Think so?
Yeah, he's not even Barney.
I don't think he moves. Oh, if we uptick, he moves. Oh, wow. So, respecting the fact that Mo's 3 mana, opting not to swing because he doesn't want it to die. He doesn't have a counter for it, right?
I understand. I understand.
I understand that you understand.
Yeah.
I still don't like it, though, eh?
Well, I don't hate it. It's just Ojutai doesn't look that great when he's just sitting there.
They're playing very conservative.
Yeah, it's such a defensive match. And now you're tapping him out, which I like. So the world is your oyster. Have at thee.
So, here we make a monk.
Yep.
And we counter your border wipe.
So, could follow up with a Den Protector. Could follow up with a Fleece Mane Lion.
I don't know if you really want to follow up with Den Protector, though, because you can't flip them.
Again, options you have. In this position,
I would like to play, like...
the Lion.
Yeah, I could see getting Den Protector down if you think it'll live, only so that I can, like, get my board wipe back and do it again.
My opponent's at 7.
But-
I wouldn't have wiped the board there personally. I would have jammed the other Lion and then Monstrous it in that turn. He had 2 mana up. Because I'm just doing this. I'm just attacking.
Yeah, he's just going to block with his monk.
If he blocks with the Monk that's a 4/4, that's fine. You kill it. You gain life. That's great. If he blocks with his token, it doesn't have
No,
life.
that's what I mean, the monk token.
Yeah,
He's
that
just
doesn't
gonna
ha-
block with
that doesn't have lifelink. So
Nobody doesn't.
doesn't need to. But here's the thing: you got to start casting multiple spells a turn to get ahead of my many monstrous Fleece Mane Lions. So I think I'm an advantage that way. But you know what? Alas, Ugin the Spirit Dragon's coming down.
Well, we still need to find a land.
Get ready. Who are we watching?
Tyler Awrey.
Tyler Awrey. So, guys, if you know anything about Tyler Awrey, he's
the patron saint of drawing land.
He is. And he will find it if
He's
it's there.
very good at it.
Looks like maybe he didn't, though.
Nope. Not yet. But he
So,
will.
human after all.
Here we go. Now we're going to find it. This is going to be that Abzan charm.
Don't be the Abzan charm.
No,
if
it
it was
is.
the whole time, then that's
There's something to show you guys.
that's tough.
It's a new creation. It's the donut double cookie.
Okay, guys, so we're talking about the harvest that we've had out in the stream here, and we're creating brand new dishes. It seems like. What was that last one? What is that?
That's a cookie on the bottom.
No. Donut, cookie, donut.
Donut, cookie, donut. Thanks for sharing that.
Wow.
That's great.
2 cookies wedged between 2 donuts.
Yeah.
And we're in here.
Yep. The butt of all jokes, always. The honest man's job.
Yeah.
Delivering the news to the people. You know what? Whatever that delicious mess was, we're having.
Seems healthy.
Seems healthy, Mr. Gutsy.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I gotta tell you, well, that seems like a good time. The real fun is in here.
I agree.
So you enjoy that flavor.
Did seem like a good time, though.
Not for me.
2 donuts, 2 cookies in the middle.
I'm watching
Oh,
a
my
great
goodness.
match, hanging out with 57 of my sweet friends.
I know, these guys are great. We appreciate you guys coming along.
Krispy Kreme couldn't hook me up any better. I'm in with these guys. This is great. Week 9. It's all coming to a close. Come on.
fictitious imaginary cookies and donuts for all of you.
I've been eating them all day.
There you go.
So
No calories, those ones. That's the nice part.
lowest of all cal. You got it.
So that was our 8th land. Found it.
Gosh. Well, it's not unexpected when you're seeing 4 cards that turn.
Ugin time. And Mo gives him the big thumbs up, but I don't think he means it.
Oh, there's a hero's downfall in the bin. So, see you later.
Yeah, he's going to get him off the board, for
Yeah.
sure.
This is probably -3, -3. Lose my mentor. I have Ojutai, Soren.
I don't think he wants
Ugin.
to lose his mentor, though.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe just
You know,
neg 2, get that line
What
off
do you
the
do
table.
here? Do you not -3?
No, I don't.
No?
I neg 2.
I don't care. Here's my thing. I -3. I still have Soren. I still have Ojutai. I still have Ugin. I'm pretty far ahead at this point.
Sure.
What did I lose? I lost a Monastery Mentor? Alright.
You're not wrong, but that Courser isn't providing like a ton of value.
Well, it is card advantage. and I just don't like that. And I'm not getting any myself. So, I don't like it. That's just
Really,
my...
if I can't have nice things,
Nobody
no one can have
I am
nice
the fun
things,
police.
right?
Yeah. If I
Okay.
can't do it, then why the hell do you get to it? I don't understand.
Sure.
It's like cookies. If we don't get to enjoy that, why does anybody get to?
Well, you don't get to enjoy it because you're a vegan.
No. I don't get to enjoy it because I enjoy doing this more. And again, if we have the vegan conversation,
I don't.
my
I
stream
don't get
fires
to
up
do
twice
it.
a week.
I don't get to do it because I'm in here.
You know what they call that?
Dedication.
That's just good dedication.
Yeah.
That's just good choices in life.
That's good. That's just good life choices, right?
That's right, yeah. Now his hand is
So-
so stocked. And I've seen this before where you have a handful of Den Protectors and you lose the game because
Well, I
you're
don't
just
want to
getting
die with
tempoed out.
cards in my hand.
Nope.
So let's hurry up, get that Den Protector out, flip him up, downfall the Ugin, move on with this game.
However, you still have the Ojutai, you
I know.
still have the Soren.
I
you
know,
still
and he's
have
gaining
all
a
that
ton of life. Like, we're going right
stuff.
back to square one.
So if we're talking about it, if you kill the Ugin, the Ojutai here, you leave Ugin up,
No.
you're saving yourself 3 damage.
No.
Well, you are.
Sorry, I refuse.
I understand. But that doesn't change the fact that it's the truth.
The Ugin is the card I can't beat. I can beat all the other cards.
Yeah, Wrath looks pretty healthy right here.
Sure, Wrath takes care of every other problem, but I cannot beat Ugin.
I understand. I understand.
Like, if I Wrath here, and his Ugin, like, down takes and wipes my whole board again, I still can't beat that card.
No, it isn't a silver bullet. It's just doing a hell of a good job against you.
Oh, it's
That's all I'm saying.
it's like Zorro right now.
Yeah.
Bare minimum, right? Like, it's...
So it looks like an immediate flip.
Yep. Don't play around. Get that downfall. Get that Ugin at it. Get the
He's
sleeve.
had enough.
Yep. That's how I would play it.
Now, did he have the Abzan charm the whole time?
Yeah, I think so.
Man, that attack last time just bugs me then.
I think so. Or it could be a Dramoka's command.
Yeah, I like that.
He has another Den Protector in hand, which is good.
Dramoka's command's healthy.
Because, like, I like that he has another Den Protector because, like, we can just go off, right?
Yep. Well, your opponent's a 13, so... Again, we're talking about a lot of cards in the hand, a couple cards in the hand, and that's where Abzan wants to be to win. But the cards in play are kind of what we're talking about at this point, and that's Dragonlord Ojutai, who's doing all kinds of work.
Sure. Kind of.
Doesn't even care about Murderous Cut. Doesn't even respect
Nah.
it. Like, it was represented, but doesn't even care.
Yeah, 0 dam's given. So, we're finding Elspeth
Jeez.
and Dress and Temple are going to go to the bottom.
Cheese and rice. Elspeth, a great draw here.
It is and it isn't.
Well, you've got the Soren out, so it's going to feel real nice.
Sure.
That's what I like. That's what I like about it. You're gonna get the Prowess Monk. You're gonna get the Elspeth. You can have the Soren. The
A
question
lot
is,
of synergy.
would you like some cheese with that wine, sir?
But can that Den Protector just punch through? Like, you have to trade off your mentor for it, essentially?
Yep. These are untimed rounds, Mr. Gutsy. Yeah. So, and that's in an effort to make sure that we have clean lines, well thought through plays, so that we can give you guys the best stream possible.
Yeah, and for the most part, it hasn't been an issue. Most of the guys have
Nope.
come inside their what would be an hour allotment of time anyway.
Yeah. For example, take my first round. Whatever extra time we had, give it to these two.
Sure, you had a lot. Like, you probably had 40 minutes extra time
I did good work.
on your round clock, yeah.
Yeah, I should have played that deck a lot.
You know what?
That's all.
I told Brad, I said, just wait. I said, Jay's going to come back here. And I said, the thing he's going to tell us is, Why don't I just play red the entire Super Series?
Yeah, why did I just play red in standard the whole
Red?
time? You know what's funny? Out of all the testing, that is the deck that has won the most for me, and I
Yeah.
don't play it.
No, it's a great deck.
I just don't play it because,
should.
well, I'm not going to. I'm still not going to, but I just don't play it. Back to the players here, and I don't understand why.
So what do we want to do here?
Man, I said before, Ojitai is a problem. It is the real deal.
Well, we can board wipe. We can Den Protector board wipe.
But he's been showing me Disdainful Stroke the
But
whole
then
time.
we still need to get through the Elspeth and Soren issue.
Oh, that helps.
Kind of. It's a down tick away from dying.
Why-
Or you can just block with all your prowess monks that you'll be making throughout the course of this game.
We're getting sort of quiet here, guys, but the reason is we've talked about a lot of the same cards. Your Monastery Mentor has to be kill on sight, and it's not. The Soren is only good when you're ahead, which it is now. I don't see the soldier tokens. Did I miss something?
Oh, they're right here.
Okay, didn't catch them.
They're hanging out with the monk.
All right, fair enough.
So Fox wants to know, why don't you play red deck?
Well,
What's the love-hate relationship here?
so the problem with the red deck and me is that it's a linear strategy, and I don't like playing linear strategies often. I have tried my hand at almost every deck in Standard so far, and I do like playing decks that are versatile. I like playing control, and it's really just not my thing. When I have to play high-level players with a red deck, I find myself making the misplay after I reevaluate the game, and at the highest level, I'm not the strongest with that deck, so I don't choose that for myself. I don't dispute it's a very powerful card. It's a very powerful deck filled with great cards that are lean. It's just not for me all the time, so that's why.
Okay, fair answer. So Mo plays triple Courser,
Excessive.
Scryland, gain 3, bottoms the Siege Rhino. Here's a swing with the Den Protector. Don't know where it's going.
Flood 1989, interesting. I'm not sure if that's true. Where did you read that from? I'm interested to find out more. Because I'm almost positive I've seen lands in front of cards.
Yeah, a lot of the like Adrian Sullivan.
Yeah, you're not
and
going to tell
a bunch
Adrian
of those
Sullivan
guys.
make sure those lands are closer to
No,
you.
he still plays them
The way he
in
wants.
reverse order.
Yeah, now I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying I don't think so. Atarka Red, greater than everything. Here's a conversation.
But that is something that we talked about with the rules changes that are coming, where
Yeah.
WotC wants to change it so that it is in accordance that way at some of their highest level events, where they want lands on the bottom and creatures up front,
Yep.
and so
They said that in the stream. Okay, so guys, we're talking about a couple mixed things here. I'm saying that it was never published anywhere, that players had to do this when you're a feature match at a SCG circuit event. What we're talking about is the new implementations by Wizards of the Coast, WotC for short, where there's now a set of rules and guidelines when you're watching matches that we're going to also abide by, which is lands behind, creatures in front, no cards can be behind lands, exile piles close to the library, close to the discard. So it's easy for new players of the game to understand what's going on.
Does this feel like Bioblade to you?
Yes. Yeah, I actually set somebody up like this last night.
Ugh.
It was great.
I really
see the
hope
last
for
game
most
I
sake
played?
it's not.
I understand, guys. It went late last night on my stream, but it was up till 1 in the morning, and
Yeah. Yeah, I saw.
I came back from that. That was crazy.
I'm a team player.
My man. Love it. It's not official yet, guys. They're trying that out at the Pro Tour, and the second we get the green light that that's universal, we will be as well. We will be Paramount. See what I did there? A little play on the productions there?
Yeah.
Fantastic. That happened. What do we say?
No Bioblade. He just got to kill off a...
Oh, he's getting a bunch of life. He's padding the life to it a little bit.
Sure. But he lost...
Quite a bit
he
to
lost
do
a
that.
mentor to do it.
Hell of a sacrifice. Cards
Yeah.
I'm excited to see in Origins. Well, I've seen a lot, and I'm excited for lots. It's hard to specify just one. I keep saying Languish. I keep hearing myself say Languish. I don't know if it's that... It's going to be good. I just don't know how great it's going to be. I need the rest of the set.
What do you think of the artifact that lets you cast a red spell twice?
Okay, so Chandra's Goggles.
Yeah.
Pyromancer's Goggles.
Pyromancer's Goggles.
I think that card's fantastic. I think you're going to see... I think someone's going to sit down across from an opponent that goes, Pyromancer's Goggles? You're like, oh boy, get ready. And they're going to be like, yep, go. And the next one, they're going to say, Dictate of the Twin Gods. And you're going to say, yep. And then they're just going to kill me for a lot.
Well, and the thing is, with the spell mastery, Some of those spells for 4 can't be countered. So that's 16 damage with a Dictate out.
That's what I'm saying. And then someone's going to say, "Hey, cool trick," and I'm going to be saying, "Oh my goodness, I didn't see this coming." So, Goggles is great.
16 off 1 spell. If you have 5 mana in play, which you will, you could kill them with a Lightning Strike and the 4 damage can't be countered.
Exquisite Fire or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fire Blood or Fire Hands.
I want to say Exquisite
Yeah.
Fireblood, yeah. That's the one I want to go with.
Yep.
Is it artifacts might be something? Yes, because as we just talked about, hey, Pyromancer's Goggles.
Yeah.
Here comes Shrapnel Blast. Whee! Gone.
So it looks like Tyler kind of has this game locked up. We'll see if he has a counter spell.
But look what he's dying to. And he has another Roach Giant hand, by the way, so if something does go awry, he does have a backup for it. Firecraft. Exquisite Firecraft, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, great
So,
card. Great card, guys.
There's the Duress again that hit absolutely nothing.
Really?
Yeah. Land Fleece mainline, the cards in hand.
I'm going to say small sample size.
He's going to Crux here. And Mo's like, that's odd. Because I was going to flip my guy.
He does it
and
again.
Crux as well. But
And as he's winning, he first offers the handout, so Tyler wins it.